He Wiimote battery ass. Honestly, expect all Rule 34 users to just sound like Sloth from the Goonies. Cough cough, it's Suburban. Today we're looking at horrendous Rule 34 comments because I think it's fucking silly, and that means you have to too. I stole them from the Rule 404 comments Twitter account. I just do a lot of stealing. I didn't steal this video idea from anyone, so if you see anyone doing this exact video idea, they stole it from me, and I need you to comment and tell them that
I cannot stand this shit. It just makes my blood want to boil and evaporate out of my veins. I can't handle it.
That's good. Don't do that. Also, you'll like the new mic. I got the McDonald's water cup mic. You know, just fucking. Also put some water in there to, you know, clean up the audio a little bit. I don't know how it's gonna sound, but hopefully it sounds okay. Honestly, if this video gets to, I don't know, 100 likes, I'll do it again. Or if you have any other ideas of something you want me to make, let me know in the comments or in the Discord. It doesn't really matter. But, of course, as you know, I am completely and utterly a thief. Before we get into it, did you know only 15% of you are subscribed with notifications on? Why not? It's free, and who doesn't like free stuff? If you do subscribe and hit the notification bell, you'll be notified anytime I upload. You can keep up to date with the channel, and you know, you can unsubscribe at any time if you realize I'm not funny. Keyword being realize. Also, if you join the Discord pre-1K, you get a special role. Finish watching this video first, please, though. I need the watch time, please. I'll give you a smooch. I'm pretty active in the Discord. I just kind of talk to everyone in there. You know, I only have 800 subscribers. It's not like anyone should expect me to not be pretty active with the community. Because the community I do have is so small that I kind of have to, you know, give them attention and stroke so they stick around. Now, let's get into it. I killed a man in 2003 behind a Starbucks in Oregon. Hey man, you weren't supposed to tell anybody about that. We made a blood pact too. What the fuck, man? Also, for all my Crip fans out there, I mean the bodily fluid, not the rival gang of yours, don't worry. Clearly, you know, I'm not into gang violence or whatever the hip, cool kids call it these days. To all my furry fans, this doesn't concern you, don't worry. You know, you're fine, you know. But seriously, of all the places to confess to murder, I would have preferred Twitter. I think the Queen's assailant's confession in the last video on Twitter was a lot more appropriate than this one. She juju on my that until I beat. Imagine coming on a Roblox. Yeah, no, I'm not reading that. Not too early in the video or anything. I just don't want a soundbite of me saying that out there in the world. I may have to get a job eventually, and I don't want that to be possible for my future employers to find. Also, the original comment, there has to be a funnier way to say that. I don't know, I just don't think that is a good word to describe your penis. The only person I'm going to be hugging is a tree at 120 miles per hour. Okay, hippie. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, Mr. Vegan. But me personally, I prefer to hug a light pole at 120 miles per hour. You know, show support for our amazing American electrical infrastructure. Fuck nature. That word definitely does not mean what I think it means, but I don't actually give a shit. Infrastructure, by the way, is the word I'm talking about for all my autistic fans. I'm about to demonstrate what would happen if you do not intend to purchase Spotify Premium. Anybody want a peanut? Sorry, still hung up on the Princess Bride reference I made in the last one. If you didn't catch it, that's your fault. For all my fellow Spotify users, though, don't even bother getting premium. You can just like close and reopen the app and it'll skip the ad and go to the next song. Occasionally, though, it will fuck up and just completely close the song and then you'll have to restart your whole playlist. But it's kind of like a 50-50. It's a little inconvenient, but it's still like, you know, convenient, if that makes sense. The raw sexual energy that the comments have in order to ignore the SpongeBob on the TV is honestly impressive. Man, why is SpongeBob so sad? Someone need to give him a hug. Honestly, I wish I could see the original image that these comments are under. There is nothing better than some proper set design. It's always good if you can find little niche references or world building background items that make it feel more alive in your, your favorite. I wish I could relate, but sadly I can't beat it without crying, so literally just there for the plot. Lol, is she supposed to be from Femboy Hooters? You know there's also just regular Hooters, right? This has to be a VR chat degen, bro. As a VR chat degen, the people who play that game and commit to it and play it like it's their full-time job, with like full body tracking, VR chat bitches, for some reason that's just fucking weird. They only know the world of the game, and in VR chat there is no Hooters world, there's only Femboy Hooters. So if for a person who's only ever played VR chat and has never gone out to see the outside world ever, they don't understand that it's not just Femboy Hooters. But I mean, at the same time, they could just be stupid and not even know what VR chat is. I don't really know. This is neat, but I want to know if you guys ever swallow your snot. Like, you inhale pretty hard in order to swallow it. Works easier when you're sick. I know, nasty, whatever, but that is so fucking relatable, bro. It's a feeling that once it happens, you'll try to chase that feeling for the rest of the time you're sick, and you'll never be able to do it again, and you'll try to chase that feeling again with substitutions like methamphetamine and heroin. But no matter how many substances you do, or like stick up your nose and then swallow, you're never really gonna get that feeling again. It's kind of like when, for my fellow dick and balls havers, when you fart and you feel the bubble roll up, when you feel the bubble of fart roll up between your gooch and under your scrot. It's a really good feeling, but that one you'll actually never even be able to find a substance that could ever substitute for that feeling. And it is actually just a once-a-year thing that doesn't happen to me anymore, but only because I have really fat fucking thighs, so if I close my fucking legs too hard, my balls will just explode. And I mean, I guess I don't need them because I can't jerk off without crying anyway, so. Why are her nipples the wrong color? Lol, I don't remember Pokemon officially revealing her nipple color anon. Now that I'm done being nasty, I think you can agree with me that Pokemon hentai enjoyers are 100 times nastier than I am. Weirder than that is like just being a Pokemon fan just because you like the game, the show, or the cards. Right above that is Harry Potter, Disney as an adult, and then way the fuck up here is being a suburban fan. I mean, as long as you're legal, you'll be bad as fuck. It's like cigarette moms and muscular women and cigarette moms. But that's only if you're legal. If you're under 18, then it doesn't really work and you're kind of just a weirdo. I'm not reading the first one. What you do if I was one of them? I broke into your house and I stole your fucking chicken. I'd eat pan. This kind of goes full circle back to the original post from the beginning of this video, going on to further prove my point that all Rule 34 users are suffering from mental retardation that we'll never fully understand and there will never be a cure for. But the only way to attack it from the source is to segregate furries. I know, segregation is bad, but this is probably the last video I'll ever make, guys. Honestly, there's just too many victims of mental retardation to count. I can't believe we keep letting this guy get away with it. First it was the Island Boys, then it was Jameson, then Neon, and who's next? Me? It was me. They got my ass. I'll be either in this roleplay. You'll have to be both. Because nobody wants to roleplay with you? Agree. Honestly, now that I think about it, the only thing that would be weirder than being a fan of me and being under the age of 18 would be roleplaying. I don't mean like medieval fairs, D&D, Fallout, Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley so much. I mean like over text. Star nuzzles cutely. Star is the most degen shit a person can ever do. Right above that is pedophilia, but I don't. It's really a thin line. New quote dropped. All suburban haters are pedophiles, Hassan viewers, and roleplay. Oh my god! Yeah, no, I can't do this shit anymore. So, sorry this video took so long to get out. I really hate like editing and shit, and scripting and finding posts takes a while. So if you have anything you want me to make a video about, feel free to tell me. You know, I'm almost open to anything. Almost anything. Editing these videos takes a really long time, and I'm really lazy, and I can't afford to pay an editor yet. So, I mean, I'm sorry. You know, just kind of deal with it, I guess. You know, if you're an editor and you really like fucking exposure, bro, hit me up. I'm joking. All jokes aside, you know, join the Discord, subscribe if you haven't already. I forgot to mention it earlier, but there should be a card popping up right about now to a video just like this one. Go watch it, you know. It's a pretty good video, maybe, I think. And with all that out of the way, I've been Suburban. I'm gonna go take a nap and never talk to any of you ever again.